the big spooky.
Because, yeah, tornadoes aren't actually, like, quiet.
No, I'm under the impression they sound very much, to quote some of my extended family, like a fucking freight train. Get in the bathtub.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, actually. Like one of the old school freight trains at that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Obviously depending on the size of the tornado itself, but also like tornado, you never have just the tornado. There's always like lightning and thunder and rain and hail. It's never perfectly still.
Oh, that's frightening.
What
I see
is
what you
perfectly
mean.
still is when you get these nasty ass storms that come in off of the ocean. It's just like, ah, yes, the ocean turned to glass. We should get off of it now.
Uh-oh. The grass is angry. Not the grass, the glass, excuse me.
It's about to be. Successfully fell off the stairs.
Huzzah! Achievement achieved.
Achievement achieved. Ow.
Uh-oh.
So, for the game plan for tonight, what do we want to focus on? Because I
So
could...
straight
Hmm?
up, I may just stay here and breed Therizinosaurs.
I mean, we'll probably need more Thesios. Because it also occurred to me that it might be worthwhile patrolling the, like, snow biome. Because I think I know what's wrong with the next generation of Utyrannuses that I've been breeding. Their stats suck.
We can
Like,
fix
it's a
that.
level 26. And he gets an increase of, like, 50 points in health and stamina each time. Normally they get 150. So I think my breeding stock is shit.
Mm.
So to test that theory, if I could get my hands on higher, like a high level male and a high level female and see what I get, that might fix the problem because unfortunately, the prime breeding stock, Sunfire, got eaten by polar bears. So
Frickin'
Ah,
bears.
I,
that is indeed unfortunate.
it was no bueno. I was lightly salted. Unlike my fries last night.
Were they heavily salted?
No, there's no salt on them. Those were bad
It isn't
fries.
the fries last night were also severely overdone.
Yeah,
So
they
that
were like crunchy.
Crispy fries. Need like a ladder or something.
ladders are available.
In this game?
Yeah,
You can do that?
yeah.
What sort of witchcraft is this? What the heck?
How do you think I am building the upper layers of the hatchery?
Oh, I mean like ladders to go and access, like temporary ladders so that you can just sort of get tall.
Oh,
I think
uh,
technically there's an S plus like step stool.
There is, isn't there? I'm going live now, by the way.
okay.
Okay.
Ah, hello! Look at the clouds. It's almost like the intro to Teletubbies, except with no baby face in the sun. Welcome to ARK.
I would
I
greatly
object.
appreciate if there was never a baby face in the sun.
I object.
So does that mean that James wants there to be a baby face in the sun?
No, I object to the fact that it might exist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense now.
I don't want any part in that voodoo shit.
It's not voodoo. It's. Oh, it is kind of, but still.
It's hoodoo?
Voodoo.
You do?
You
You
do.
did what?
Nobody understands my reference.
Voodoo, the voodoo that you do?
Hoodoo. Do what? Remind me of the babe. What babe? Babe with power. Power of what? Power of voodoo. Hoodoo? You do.
Oh, labyrinth.
Worries me that.
That seems like a good
That
monologue to
sounds
have
so
memorized.
familiar. What is that from?
Labyrinth.
Oh my god, that's what that's from. Okay. Sorry, I was like, I heard it and I was like, why does that sound familiar? Where's that from? Why can't I remember? And then I remembered I've blocked most of that movie from my memory.
Admittedly, as a small child, that was like, I hated that movie as a small child because I thought it was completely horrifying. And now, as an adult, I'm just like, so Labyrinth. Anybody? Anybody?
I quite liked it. It was freaky as heck, but I quite liked it. But we were also very much of a Jim Henson household.
Yeah, see, I saw it when, like, I'm pretty sure I was in, like, 2nd or 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically went from, oh, hey, so you know how you were watching Land Before Time? Here's Labyrinth. That's not starring at all.
No, no.
So,
Yeah. What is the key to make it so that you can snap things to corners? I forget.
Q will change the snap point, and you just kind of have to keep pressing it until you eventually reach the correct one.
It's not doing that for me. I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit wonky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
I wonder if I need to have columns out underneath so that it will do the thing.
Why were you isolated? You don't have
Because-
a name.
Because nobody wants to spend time with me.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Also, Ace, where are you currently? I have an incredibly useful item that was added with the most recent update.
I am sorting through Therizinosaurs up at the hatchery.
Cool, I'm gonna throw tech stuff at
It may or may not work.
you. It'll work. It was an engram they added.
Yeah,
It's
but
a tech
remember,
canteen.
I don't have the same amount of tech Ingrams that you all do.
You can where is it at?
It's an item, not that you have
Yeah.
to craft it, right?
You don't unlock
Oh.
it from defeating bosses. It's craftable.
Oh, okay.
It is a tech canteen.
Okay. I saw you run by me. Yay. Thank you.
What's special about that is it'll hold triple the amount of a normal canteen, so you can drink out of it 9 times.
Cool.
It's like a cat.
2, it has 2 modes, cooling and warming. Whichever one you use will give you a buff against that temperature.
Nice.
Which means, for example, if you use the hot mode underwater on the ocean floor, you'll never freeze. Because it just keeps refilling.
Okay. That would be incredibly useful.
No, these are, I read the patch notes, and I read what it did, and I was like, well, I need to make like 8 of those right fucking now.
Fair.
Oh, they're so good. That was the only new thing I had.
Okay.
We don't have enough polymer to make the minigun yet.
I mean, you could always go murder penguins.
This is true. I was gonna go up there and look for What are they called? Oh my god, you Tyrannus anyways. Where's my chainsaw?
Ah, yes, I'm going to go look for penguins. Where's my chainsaw?
I mean, it's the most efficient way to get polymer. If I could do it any other way, I wouldn't.
Is there a way to rotate? No, that is chat.
Oh, what the hell?
Oops.
Why won't you print, you spoon?
Boon.
Do you mean on the 3D printer?
Yes.
Why are you printing a spoon?
Where's
Because
clutch?
I can't pull the pin on a grenade without a spoon.
Ah, that type of spoon.
I'm also now curious at the concept of 3D printing
Collectible
table
spoons.
silverware?
Technically you can. However, PLA melts really, really easily under any level of heat, up to and including standard Arizona heat, even if it's inside and you leave it in the sun.
I do remember
Loki's
this.
dagger. It's also incredibly porous, so basically it becomes a trap for bacteria that you can't put in your washing machine.
Oh.
But technically you can print the item.
So what I'm
I guess
hearing is...
Could, like, seal it if you wanted to go that route. Like, resin seal it?
theory, it's a disposable camping spoon.
I guess.
Or dessert
But
spoon.
At that point, I might as well just get the, like, metal campware,
Yeah.
which I have several hundred of. That's a lie, I don't have several hundred. I have several sets.
It's also kind of one of those things where it's like, I can't say how terribly durable something like that would actually be.
Though I have very little faith in its ability to fairy soup.
Yeah.
Berry soup sounds
'cause-
kind of good, though.
Okay, Bill.
No, that was Eric.
They're both doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
True Blood.
Okay. I actually need to start watching that thing, because you guys are making so many references to it.
It's an experience. Prepare yourself.
As a heads up, it is an HBO show. So,
Yeah, I'm kind of used to that by now. Everything's an HBO show now.
it's rather unfortunate.
Yeah. Except for the one time I got to see, you know, Henry Cavill's ass. That was nice. Thank you, Netflix, for this blessed image. I need the good darts. Where are those at? Oh. I apparently have 30 of those 60 crafted. Wow. When did I make 60 of these? Okay.
Oh,
When did
yeah.
you...
I also keep forgetting. All of the Therizinosaurs, if they're out in front of the hatchery and they don't have like a distinct name, feel free to take them for whatever.
Oh, okay. We
They're
have
the fodder that
numbers.
comes as just a side effect.
Are you looking for anything in particular as far as you, Tyrannus? Because I'm up here in the snow biome ready to head out and do other things.
Particularly I'm looking for high-level males or females.
Okay.
Though at some point tonight, do we maybe want to try fighting the spider again?
I'm always up for killing spiders.
Question.
Yes.
Did you go live with the stream?
Oh, I forgot to actually hit the start streaming button. So yeah, I did.
Oof.
So hey everybody, welcome to this cold open of us playing ARK, looking at my inventory. We started the stream, and I say that with air quotes, like 20 minutes ago. But I forgot to actually hit the start stream button, so there you go. You missed some very enlightening conversation about, well, I don't know, let's not mention that. It's actually good to start with a clean slate. So, welcome everybody to Mischief and Madness Plays ARK.
I see how it is.
It's okay, I have the recording for later.
Excellent. Yeah. What a unique color. I'm not sure I've seen this color drop before. Kind of a weird purplish color.
Purple.
That is a weird color.
Got primitive chitin boots and a blueprint for advanced rifle bullet. That's handy.
Hey.
Neat.
I do so enjoy... Wait, no, I've never used those. Never mind. Okay, so where are the
Oh my
fluffy
God.
dinosaurs?
It's a normal Quetzalcoatl! You don't see those. They're always tech. What a rare creature. Oh, there's a Utyrannus down there. Please tell me you're more than level 3. Please, God. Oh, he's purple. Oh, please be the one.
I mean, grab him anyway.
She's level 6. Are you actually purple? Are you worth my time? Never mind, you jumped in the ocean, alright. Goodbye forever.
No.
Well, seeing as how it's now dark outside, I guess I get to go make friends with the penguins.
Oh, hey, me dear.
Actually, I should
So
do
as
that
I'm tuning
last.
into
That
our
would
stream
expire.
so that I can see that, I'm getting an ad for Adobe Photoshop. So hey, neat, we're sponsored by Adobe.
Hey.
Fantastic.
What a beautiful, peaceful, dark, and scary night.
It is both of
Whoa.
those.
Why?
things. Hmm?
The Titanosaur just spawned
Uh-oh.
about 300 feet up in the air and then just gracefully fell down.
The ARK has graced us with a single Titanosaur. Praise his presence.
A flying Titanosaur, no less.
I mean...
I mean, that'd be kind of fun to have a flying Titanosaur, I suppose.
Seems like a... effective...
No, there's two Titanosaurs here next to each other, and they're all... I can't...
Really?
Yeah. I
That's...
don't...
What?
It's so dark that I can't actually get down there to show this on stream. But there's two
You have a
Titanosaurs
scanner.
that are kind of merged into each other, barely able to walk.
That's interesting, because there's only supposed to be 3 of them on the map at any one time.
Tyler, you have a scanner.
A what? Oh! I do. How do I enable that thing? Ugh. No, shoot! Not by pressing that button. How do you enable the scanner? I forget.
You have to be, like, out of a saddle, and then you have to hold R.
Okay, let me find someplace safe to land. Safe in the snow biome. It's R, you said?
Yeah. You have to like hold it, and then it'll pull up the like vision cycle wheel thing.
Not doing the thing for me.
R is the key I have. It might be E for you. Maybe.
There's a level 13 Utyrannus here near me also, if that's helpful.
Oh, that's better than what I've found.
Um, what is the key? Because I know
Where
I
are
had
you
it the
exactly?
here.
Alright.
I don't know how to describe where here is, I'm sorry.
Are you like by the coastline? Are you on a mountain?
Do you know where the ski lodge is?
Yes.
It's over across the valley from the ski lodge.
Okay.
Uh, okay. It's because I was wearing my Santa hat instead of my scanner. Jesus.
Oh, the helmet was not equipped. That would do it.
Yeah.
You said the valley across from your ski lodge?
Yeah, to directly north of it.
Okay.
I'm flying towards you with my lantern out. Are you dragoning?
Yeah. I'm just... There's Utyrannus down here. I was trying to check its level as well. There's a separate one. Level 2. Why are they so low level?
I don't know. Where's a good place for us to meet up? Well, I've actually kind of lost track of where the Utyrannus that I had eyes on was.
Oh, Utyrannus.
There he is.
And where are you exactly?
Meet me at the ice waterfall there.
Ice
This-
waterfall.
Or the waterfall that leads from the more temperate biome down into the
Oh,
snowy
okay.
river bit.
Alright, I see you.
Hello. Okay, so up here. Somewhere up here. He was trapped in the rocks directly below me last time I saw him.
Alright.
Oh, there he is again. He's still trapped in the rocks. Yeah, he's phasing through the rocks because he's stuck, I think.
Well, that's helpful. Where...
Can you
How
see me?
stuck is he?
Can you see me?
Yeah.
I'm off to your, yeah, he's directly below me.
Oh, good, he's immobilized. That might be a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Do we have anything that can pick them up? Watch out, he does also have a group of Carnos there too.
Well, we'll just eat the Carnos.
Okay. Effective. I'm gonna go check out that weird Titanosaur mosh pit that's over here, though, since I had figured out my night vision thing. Yep, there's the 2 Titanosaurs just hanging out. Just randomly knocking out trees.
It's too bad we don't have anything that can take them out quickly.
Yeah. Do they drop something that we need?
Absolutely
Massive
nothing.
amounts of experience.
Okay. I need to go get food because I forgot to grab that and I'm almost dead too, so that would be embarrassing if I died.
Really? A single combo? Bruh, what are you gonna do to me?
I mean, it's too cold. Unpowered. What? What?
Is the canteen being weird?
No, the generator is turned off.
Oh.
That's just
Weird.
kind of silly.
Wow, this one's stats suck too. Okay.
Hmm.
Why is their stamina so fucking low? What do you mean you have 400 stamina tops? I need stamina. Oh my gosh, okay.
It's really atmospheric because the smell of the rain outside and the real life rain outside is kind of drifting into my room now.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
so here, floating around in a rainstorm in the game, it's very, very immersive.
That's cool.
Full immersion. Alright, this Uteratus is useless. What a waste of darts. On the next one.
Yeah. I'm annoyed because I can't remember if I'm using ramps or sloped roofs for my project.
Ah.
I think it is ramps. Okay. That'll do.
More mammoths. How is there no Uteratus out here?
No, I came here to get the steak because I was a hungry boy.
You were indeed hungers.
I like the munching sound that they have in this game for the eating sound effect.
It is very meaty.
Yeah. Almost like everything that you eat is like deep fried in this game.
It might be.
Deep fried. Level 13 and it's not stuck. Okay, time to eat its escorts. No, what are you doing? love it when my dragon flies away like an idiot. I need you to sit there and tank for me. Thank you. You have 9,000 health. You son of it. Don't you run from me. Oh, that's ironic. I get to feed the Carnos to the Uteranus now.
Nice.
This one's got much better stats. Okay. I asked, and now I've received. ARK smiles upon me. And now Giga's gonna come out of the forest and eat me. It's gonna be great. Hey Tyler, you still at base?
Yes, I am.
Can you do me a favor and grab some cooked lamb chop and like 5 of the gold and 5 of the teal kibble for me?
Okay.
I
What did you
forgot
find?
to get kibble. A decent leveled Uteranus, and I want to boost the absolute crap out of its stats.
Okay. Do you...
I just need to feed it kibble.
Okay.
And me, being a smart person, forgot the kibble. The main component in the hunt.
Not
The
basic.
kibble would be in one of the 2 fridges under the staircase.
So the extraordinary kibble,
Yeah.
and then which other one?
It's either superior or something. It's one that's got like the gold glowing kibble, and one of them's teal.
Okay, so the teal and the gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else other than that? You needed lamb chops?
Yeah, cooked lamb chops as well.
Let's see if I can go find those.
They should be in the cooked prime meat fridge.
Okay. Just 29 of them, okay?
Oh yeah, that's more than enough.
Okay. I'll be out there forthwith. Where approximately are you about?
So you know, if you fly into the Battle Royale beach, and there's kind of that like ice avalanche,
Yeah.
I am on that avalanche towards the mountain just a little bit.
Okay. I'll be out there forthwith.
Thank you. And I actually brought narcotics with me this time, so I can make it go to sleep. Big sleep.
The peaceful sleep of narcotics.
It's a gentle slumber.
Yes, filled with wonderful dreams of a Willy Wonka and Alice in Wonderland type way.
Hello, crossover episode I didn't ask for. How are you? That would be
Come on, Alice in Wonderland crossovers are some of the best.
They are, but I never thought that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Alice in Wonderland would get a crossover, and now I want one.
I'm out the avalanche. Are you further up the avalanche, or are you towards the ocean?
I'm further up it slightly.
Okay.
I see you.
Are you keep going up? Oh, hello.
The frost breath works like a flare.
It do.
Oh man, you got the stuff. You got the stuff.
Yeah, I got the stuff. You got the dough.
Oh yeah, I got the Play-Doh.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep. Ah! Your dragon is scary.
I hope it is.
So is your Tyrannus. Ah! Oh, Jesus.
It's alive.
And its name is now WD.
I.
Oh, jeez. Why is it following me?
The stats increased a little bit. Okay. Well, better than no Tyrannus. Get in the box.
It's not a box, it's a tiny ball.
It's a hexagon.
Is it a D20?
Maybe. And it failed. Damn it.
What failed?
The thing. My spoon.
No.
Okay, we'll print the other one then. Fine. Fine. Do it that way. Away I go.
Not worth it. Let's go. Fly, my pretty, fly!
Okay, now I just need another decent leveled one. Where do you exist? Ah, yes. Just what I was looking for. A rhinoceros.
That's really pretty, but why is this one waterfall glowing a weird teal?
Oh, I see that. What the hell?
Is one of
What
those
in the
glowing
name of
fish in it?
cursed object?
Doesn't look like there's anything in it. I feel like I would have noticed if it was glowing like that before, too.
Maybe it's like a weird reflection thing?
Yeah, it's pretty. I like it a lot.
There's the cursed quets again.
Unload.
What am I stuck on?
Band-Aid brand?
Band-aids help heal me. There was a very enthusiastic tree. He wanted to help. And now there's pine needles in my shirt. Thanks, tree.
Whee! Whee!
Male Tyrannus
Wee!
level 6. Oh, that's lame. What?
The dodo called Bruno.
Oh yeah, no, he just vibes.
Yeah.
He's a very colorful dodo. He's happy to be alive. His favorite snack is carrots.
Parrots are
And
pretty awesome. I can
He
see
may or
why.
may not be a horse in disguise. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a pretty good level.
Bruno, what is 1 plus 1? Well, he didn't respond by kicking his stall door the appropriate number of times, so I'm going to say he's probably not a horse.
Dang. I was dreaming of having a feathered horse.
Like a Pegasus.
A little bit.
Wait, do they have Pegasi in this game?
I don't
I'm
think so.
How could they
fairly
not
sure
have...
there's a mod pack for it.
Yeah, that seems like it'd be really weird if they didn't have Pegasuses in this game. I've grown used to the speed of dragon flight, and I'm not used to the speed of RG flight now.
RGB slow.
Totes quite.
I'm gonna get you. There you go. Why are you running? You're just making this more difficult. Oh yeah, let me just reload again, because I didn't reload the first time. Come on.
What? Oh. Did you
For, like-
find another Uteranus?
Yeah.
Were you
Like,
able to...
rifle animation keeps glitching out.
That's fun.
What were you asking?
Nothing.
Hi. Yes, I wanted to spyglass the ground. Thank you, game. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I can see a Giga. Go to sleep, please. Don't run into the Giga. Don't do this to me.
Where are you?
I'm on a mountain.
The one with the blue spire thingy on it, or the other one that's to the north of it?
The one that is to the south of that one. There's a Giga outline on my scanner. I'm terrified.
Where the volcano is?
No. The coordinates are 3060. That volcano. Not that mountain, sorry.
Oh, okay.
There's a Giga outline over there. Hurry up and eat the kibble. I don't want to die.
Go into a pet store and say that. Hurry up and eat the kibble. I don't want to die.
This fancy feast is gonna kill me.
It's too fancy.
I despise tuna.
But the halibut's okay.
I mean, for the halibut.
Yeah.
What level is that Giga? Now I'm curious. You stay there and take a dirt nap. You Tyrannus. Where's that Giga? There you are. Because if you're a high-level male, we can breed Gigas.
That seems kind of OP.
I wish to be OP at this point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, if we
Male
could
level
stuff them into that ice cave somehow, that would be lovely.
Oh my god. give the Gigas a skeletal structure of Play-Doh and just kind of jam them in.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to pick up the animal feces. Oh my gosh. This game sometimes.
What, you didn't want the fertilizer?
No.
And worst case scenario, if the Gigas don't give us, you know, decent offspring, it's horrible of me to say, but baby Gigas drop the most XP.
Even if you breed them?
If they're killed by another creature and they're unclaimed, they'll get the XP.
Yeah, that does seem kind of horrible.
I'm also slightly terrified at the prospect of the hatching time on a Giga egg.
Yeah, that does seem kind of terrible.
I'm like, ah yes, time to sit there and watch an egg hatch for an hour. Here we go! Because, like, acro eggs and Rexes take, like, what, like 33 minutes to hatch or something?
Something like that.
Ooh, that one tamed up. And your stats are actually... they're alright. They're distinctly okay. I'll take it. Okay. Now, how bad of an idea is this to go find this Giga? Is 48 trank darts enough? Maybe.
I'm also over in this area with a bunch of trank arrows. If that would help.
It might.
You want me to come over?
I mean, extra darts and stuff would be good, seeing as how it's also daytime. I no longer have to
Sounds
burn
like some
element.
quality content.
That Giga's
Well,
actually got
moment.
some nice colors. He's like a black top with a nice dark gray belly. He's got interesting patterns.
I have finished my thing at the moment, so I can rush over there and try to help.
Okay. There's no rush. He's kind of like walking around in circles. He doesn't really see me yet.
Okay.
He's blissfully wandering around.
Should I take the dragon, or should I take... No, I only came here on Fluffums, never mind. Fluffums away! So you're on that mountain that's to the east of where the ski chalet is?
Yeah. The current coordinates are 3555.
Okay. It's gonna be like that other time that we tried to take out a Giga where we just kind of pumped it full of arrows for an hour.
I hope not.
Okay.
Because I have 49 of the, like, shocking trank darts, and if it takes more than that, I have questions.
Okay. Oh, look, there's the Titanosaurs again.
I've often wondered who'd win in a fight, a wild Giga or a Titanosaur.
Could we lure the Giga down to the Titanosaur and find this out?
In theory, we could.
Because that
But I
seems
really
like
like this guy's pattern.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, once you see him, you're gonna look at him and be like, damn, that's a nice dinosaur.
So
I'm going to name
35 by
him
55?
Yes. You know, I think he just got stuck.
Neat.
With any luck, he might just be stuck there. Okay.
I think I am approaching the mountain, trying to find where you are.
It would be, this mountain's not snow-capped. It's like next to the one that is snow-capped.
Are you on the snow side of it or not?
I would be on the side facing the snow, yes.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
coming
there you
directly
are.
up to me. Yeah, you can see my little tail flipping around.
Yep.
So directly over this cliff, he's just kind of stuck his head in the ground like an ostrich.
Oh, and there's Crystal there. He's kind of cute. He's trying to hide from you.
He is. But you see what I mean with that? I want that color pattern. I want him.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
Trying
slick.
to figure out where I can settle, where I can be relatively safe.
So you see that cliff you're like right in front of?
Yeah.
If you get on top of that cliff and clear out everything around you, do you think you can get shots on the Giga from there?
Probably. I just have my crossbow and the various darts.
Because I'm going to try something incredibly dumb and brave.
There's nothing up here except for RGs and a stegosaur, so I should be okay.
Okay. Are you ready to begin the process?
1 minute while I switch out which darts I have equipped. Okay. I am prepared.
Okay. Okay,
I
he
missed him.
was stuck. I think I got him unstuck by moving.
Well, I just hit him for 47 damage, so there we go. That's enough to take down.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Alright, well, he's hungry.
I see what you mean about the color pattern, though. That's quite lovely.
He's nice looking. He reminds me of a turtle. Hey, why is my rifle not loaded?
Oh, shoot.
He's climbing that mountain. He's trailblazing.
This is a wonderful time, Gobo, for you to step in front of the computer monitor.
The cat's like, hey, human!
Pay attention to me, not the Giga.
What do you mean I hit my dragon? That was nowhere near the hitbox, and you know it, game. Oh, no. The, like, wing was on the down flap, I shot it, and it still hit the wing. Well, I'm like, what do you mean? It was nowhere near it. Oh, hey, he forgot we were here. Good job, Giga. Big Giga brain. Look at him.
Oh, I actually hit him with that one.
Big brain boy. Look at him.
How are you supposed to do I mean, how are you supposed to get these things without being kind of overpowered? Or are you supposed to be overpowered like this?
I think you're supposed to have a tribe of like 10.
Yeah. Oh, that's a terrifying sight. Okay, time to scoot.
Yeah, never mind. We'll just take off.
You remind me of the V-Rexes from Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I saw a mod for, like, Skull Island creatures the other day. Forgot to link it in the Discord.
Yeah, no, there's some cool ones. There's like I think Attack on Titans, like Percy Jackson map as well.
That sounds fun.
He's climbing.
I see. Oh god, his legs did the weird thing. He turned into a xenomorph there for a minute.
I don't know. Run.
Damn.
Is Esteban okay after all these hits?
He'll be fine. He's got 9,000 health.
Oh, okay.
I can only take a few more of them before I'm going to start to worry.
He's still following you.
E.
I
Alright,
just wonder
if
if
I
we need to get the
demount you...
quets.
That might be a good idea.
Do you want me to run back and get him?
I mean, that probably would make this easier.
I guess technically you're faster on Esteban if you want, but I can track him on Fluffums here if you want to go back and get the quets.
Yeah. I will probably.
What
go
did that
do
Archie do to him?
He's hungry.
Why did he randomly go and attack that Archie? That's just mean.
I don't know. Gigas have like the brain capacity of a squirrel, and that's being generous. Do you want to see if we can cheese him on this cliffside first?
Yeah.
Or peg Esteban in the tail with a dart that was nowhere near him.
Oh, he coming.
Oh lordy coming! Alright. I'll be back with the quets.
Okay. Oh, he's really coming. Okay, there he is. Okay. Whew. Okay. I will just fly above him, maybe take some pot shots at him if the opportunity presents itself.
Keep him occupied. He's like a hungry toddler.
Yeah, or a hungry goldfish, maybe.
A very large goldfish.
Yeah.
As the Gungans would call him, Big Boomer.
And he just pooped!
Oh, gross.
That's a big boomer right there. Ugh. How much just sheer tranquilizing damage would we have to do to him to actually take him down?
I don't know.
Because I
I'm
know
terrified.
just it seems like in the past we've had to just sit there and pump them full of damage before, and that's with the dragons going full blast, and it doesn't really seem to affect them very much.
What we can do is while I'm at base, I can go ahead and craft us a bunch more of the, like, shocking trank darts and a few more rifles.
Yeah, if you want to do that, then I can. That'd help me, because doing this with crossbow darts is just kind of dumb.
Yeah, the crossbow darts are maybe good for Allosauruses. He big boy. He need the big sleep.
You always forget how big they are until they're directly below you, and you're thinking, he can't be. Oh god, he's really tall.
He's a large lad.
That is a lad who ate all of his spinach.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. That man, he eats nothing but spinach.
They need, like, tranquilizing bombs. It'd be nice to just fly over these guys and just drop grenades on their head.
There are knockout gas grenades, but they only work on players,
Oh,
That's
which is
unfortunate.
lame.
very
I crafted one
lame.
the other day and found out the hard way. I was like, oh, okay. I threw one, it put me to sleep, and I read the description. I was like, oh, well, that was pointless. They make for a pretty smoke grenade, though. Come on, land, wyvern, thank you.
This is kind of fun, just sort of flying along until he loses interest in me, and then hitting him with another dart.
It is rather entertaining to do that. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, could have got you. You almost got me.
Huh?
You got to be quicker than that. Oh. Oh, gigas. Ooh, while I'm here, I can empty my cryopods. Oh, that's terrifying looking up
Oh,
and seeing
shoot.
an RG swarm.
Oh, yeah. Don't mind me.
Oh no.
I hit the wrong key when I was trying to put my when I was trying to put my spyglass away. Thank goodness for that mod that makes it so we don't lose everything.
I really like that
Yeah.
mod.
It's a good mod. I like this mod. Quality
Best
mod.
mod ever. Well, at least Fluffums is nominally hovering over him, so. Is there anything that I can help cart out there now that I'm back home?
I'm not sure.
Do I
I
need
just
a
need
rifle?
to make, like, darts. Oh, we probably have spare rifles in the weapon chest.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where we put all our biotoxin. There it is.
Oh, shoot. Spawned with all of that new spawning player junk stuff.
Cosmetics, ew.
There is a horrifically colored Brachiosaurus over here by the red obelisk.
How horrific.
Like teal, green, and blood red.
So horrific enough to where we might need to kidnap him.
Maybe.
I'm presuming we already had the advanced bullet ammo thing, right?
Yeah. Most likely.
Yeah, we've got some crafted in the cabinet, so I'm going to assume that's a yes. What kind of rifle do I need for those?
Simple, like the long neck rifle.
Okay. So
I wish you said
primitive.
simple rifle, and I was like, a simple rifle does not exist.
Do
That's
I
not
need, do I need to take several, or is it durable enough to be able to do that?
It should be durable enough to where you only need one.
Okay, I'll just bring an extra one just in case. But... Did you make darts already?
I'm in the process of making darts.
Not now, Abu!
He's excited!
He's always excited.
I know! It's great! He's the big excite. Question, Ace, do you want in on the, like, Giga taming adventure?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Unless you guys need another hand for some reason.
I'm hoping 2 rifles is enough. If we go through more than 100 darts, I'm going to be, concerned.
Hello, cat. Are you going to jump in front of me at an inopportune moment now?
Ah, yes, my favorite jellyfish toxin.
Strawberry?
Yes. The good stuff. You know where it's at. Okay. I have the dots.
Oh. Are they the 26 that are in the fabricator? Okay. Oh, these
No,
are
those
fancy.
are the good ones. Yeah, there's slightly more. Hold on. I didn't split the stack correctly. Get out of my inventory. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. I have the darts. We have the kibble. There should be everything we need. I just need to go find the quets. Also be the first time we get to use my, like, cursed taming platform.
Oh, right, we're not actually, we're flying out there. Should I come out there with one of the other dragons, or should I just go out on the platform?
I mean, you're already on the platform.
Aye, aye, sir. Let us
Alright, here
go.
we go. Adventure.
Adventure! Away!
Oh, God, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah, I
Why
forgot how
is this
slow that was.
not working?
No, can we put a refrigerator on this platform?
We probably could, but we need a power generator, but we probably could also do that.
So power generator, a storage cabinet, and a refrigerator, and then we'd be able to maintain stuff.
Yes.
That wouldn't be weird at all.
What do you mean? Everyone has a refrigerator installed on their giant mechanical flying bird.
Yeah,
It's weird if you don't.
it's for in-flight drinks and beverages. And tranquilizer darts.
I just had a really cursed flashback, and I forgot if you're riding a Doedicurus, you can like curl up into a ball, and you'll like roll around like an armadillo.
Oh yeah, you can do the Sonic the Hedgehog thing.
It's, I think my favorite part is the saddle's on the outside, but we're not going to worry about that part. It'll build
Yes.
character.
Yeah, speaking of strawberry jam,
My favorite. It's 12:24. Okay, so we have at least most of the in-game day to go track this guy down. I would say I would fear doing this in the dark, but I just remembered we both have night vision.
yeah. I don't know how much night vision power things I've got left on my helmet though.
How much element?
Yeah. Is that measured by the little gauge down in the lower corner of your screen, or is that the...
Yeah.
Okay.
When it starts to get low, the helmet runs low. It runs low around like 20%.
Is it the durability of the helmet?
No, it'd be the little percentage in the like bottom left corner of the helmet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's at 42%, so I'd probably be okay, because that's after I used it for,
An entire like night.
yeah, a good chunk of it, at least, last time.
It seems to be the going rate is like one piece of element per like night, which isn't bad.
Yeah. Should have brought the dragon just to see how much faster they are than this.
They are so much faster. It's
I
not
don't
even
want to
funny.
jump, but I'm afraid that I'll jump off the platform if I do that, and I didn't pack
You
a
will-
parachute.
Probably die if you do that.
Yeah, I won't jump. Can I sit? It feels weird just standing here.
You can crouch. Power squat. Or shadow box the air, your choice.
Need to install chairs on the platform.
Yeah.
You
Eh,
do.
Maybe a fireplace? That'd be nice.
Oh my god. Ah, it's Hal's Moving Castle with wings.
I mean, that happens at the end of the movie.
Spoilers.
Yes, spoilers for Hal's Moving Castle, the movie that came out in 1998, I think.
Also not plot relevant.
Why are you so low altitude?
I have to land.
Oh, okay. I was scared there for a bit. Oh, hey, look at this cute little Diplodocus that's over here. It's precious.
Disgusting.
Hello!
Get out of here.
Oh, he's getting too close.
I can hear a Pedomax, but I can't figure out where he
There we go.
is.
Got him, Coach.
Should we go harvest him for meat? Oh, never mind then.
He's not even worth eating. The ultimate insult. Oh! Hello.
Hi.
There's,
An artifact thingy? Oh,
there's a box that we've never found. Why have I never seen this before?
I don't know.
Explorer note. Ah! The compy dossier! Perfect!
Exactly what I wanted.
Here, go ahead and mount and unmount the saddle so you can get
Okay.
on. There we go.
Okay.
I still have to install lamps.
Ah!
You'll be fine.
Ah.
And I've been there several times before where you can, like, hear a small creature, like a Pegomax or a Compy, but you don't know where it is. You're just kind of like, can I help you?
Yeah. I'm mostly just worried because I have so little on me that it's like, please don't steal, you know, my tech gun.
Yeah, I've had them steal, like, a half stack of shotgun shells before. I'm like, oh, the fuck you think you do? Don't get back here. I've also had seagulls steal my canteens before, which is heartbreaking.
Yeah, I've had that one happen.
God, seagulls, they're the worst.
In game and real life.
Mm-hmm.
I've
I'm
had
sure.
both in-game and in real life, they've stolen my french fries.
Yeah, and I think. Oh, there's the Giga.
And it's tragic, because those were,
Yeah.
like, pure french fries. Those were, like, $8. Oh, hey, there's Fluffums.
Yeah, hi Fluffums. Thank you for not being dead. I would have missed you.
Fluffums was like, I'm glad I'm not dead, too!
Do you want me to
Here's the
fly
fun
the
part
pets,
about
or-
the...
Well,
I was gonna say, if I can fly close, you can mount Fluffums, and then you can land Fluffums on the pad. Because, this thing's carry capacity is yes. I mean, you can
Or I could
literally land
just-
it on the...
or I
cliffs.
could just yeet away!
Okay. That's gonna make this significantly more challenging.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna land and get my stamina back, and where'd he go? Oh, I see him down there. He's in the tree line. He's harassing some Stegosauri. He's like, it smells like bitch in here. Come here. Look at him go! I've never seen someone yeet on a Stegosaurus so fast before. Okay, stamina's back. Beginning the attack run.
Okay. Should I pew pew him, or what do you need me to do?
You can pew pew him. If he gets underneath us, the rear-facing trapdoors you can shoot from if he's directly below us, and it
Okay.
won't hit the wings.
Okay.
Forward-facing ones are cursed.
I hit him.
You have dealt him a blow.
Um.
Actually, I'm able to shoot him through the guardrail here. Never mind, he grew a brain. Sir, don't run from the Lord!
Where?
Oh, he's on our side again. Never mind, that dart hit the guardrail somehow.
I can't even. Where is this boy?
Alright, here's what I'm gonna... Oh, he's over here now. Now he's stationary. Now he's running away. Like a coward. Now he's going after that Stegosaurus because he's a bully.
I don't like bullies. Pew. I love the little sound that these darts make.
It is adorable.
Oh, I accidentally shot the guardrail. So now I've got a lovely little flower sticking out of the guardrail from that.
Don't worry, a fairy touched it, it's fine. The wood's coming back to life.
Did somebody whistle? Ah, cat, no.
Cat, yes. Hey, so interesting development. I think he's torpor running from us. Which which means we get to chase him now. The hunt is on.
Yeah. Okay, this isn't working, cat. You cannot lay on the mouse. Go. He disappeared from me.
He's gonna be behind us in a minute. Now he's on our left, where Fluffums is.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Oh,
Yes.
I shot him in the thigh.
I somehow hit our Quets. How does that even happen? Hitboxes,
Up,
what
up,
are
up,
the...
Up.
Oh, he somehow hit us. Okay, dank. The robot's bleeding. What does that mean?
He's leaking oil and lubricant.
Damn it. I gotta go see the mechanic again. It's the last time I trust that caveman mechanic. He oomgud his last boonga.
Oh, hey, there's an artifact down there too.
Neat. Okay, so now he's stationary. You might be able to shoot him through the guardrail. Never mind, he's moving again because his brain is yes.
I can't. I'm having the hardest time seeing him. We need to replace this with glass platforms.
Now that is a... That's an idea.
How bad is the drop on these
Oh my god.
spears?
Quets, don't put your head there.
Ah, stop
God.
nodding your head back and forth like
Bruh.
a dunderhead.
Bruh, put your head down. And this is where we turn AI looking off. Disable looking. Do you have eyes on him at all?
He's still straight ahead of us, I think, but yeah. He's just disappeared into the trees. He's straight ahead, he's going off to the left a little bit, though. Last I saw.
I hear his footsteps.
Right below us.
There's the chonky boy. He's off to terrorize all the woodland creatures. Where did he...
He's right
You
here, directly off of
dumb
our tree.
conifer. He's bullying mammoths. Alright.
What a jerk. Get in the guardrail.
Oh, good, he's stationary. Directly in front of us.
So he's just given up and he's just waiting now.
I don't know what he's doing. The Giga AI is so all over the place. Look at him go. Oh, of course he's changed paths.
I love that little sound, it's so cute. Knocking over trees in anger.
Where did he go? Oh, I see him. You better run.
No, wait, don't
You
run that way.
large turkey.
No,
Quetzco's re.
hit him in the tail. Wait, is he running from those wolves now?
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
He picked a fight with the wolves and then they started attacking him, I guess.
We need to, like... I need to, like, loop the Benny Hill chase song over this entire segment. Because this is painful.
Yeah. Because it concerns me that we're only doing 30... Is that 32 damage is, like, health damage, but we're also doing some kind of torpor damage to him, right?
It'd be physical damage, yeah.
Okay, so that
It's
we're not doing...
not counting torpor.
Okay.
Also, my game just froze.
I'm still in.
Okay, it froze mid-jump. That was terrifying. Okay.
You're still on the platform, so you're good.
Yes, it, like, resumed, but it, like... I hopped up onto the platform. The game froze for, like, a good 5 seconds. I was like, oh, no. This is a bad time to disconnect.
Yep.
Where'd he go? Bruh.
Right off.
Oh, there he goes.
1 o'clock.
I'm gonna get us closer. If we can, like, get him out of the tree line, that might help us.
Yeah, if we could just kind of have him here in the valley, it might be good. Oh, right. I should eat stuff. And I can put on my Santa Claus costume since I'm hunting gigas.
Santa's favorite pastime.
Yeah. That's why he's up in the North Pole.
I've also only got 12 darts left.
I
Didn't you
got
start
14.
with like 30?
We each started with 60.
Eh.
I'm terrified. He does not want to go night-night.
He does not want to go quietly into this gentle night. It would
Alright,
help
that was
if
a
I didn't
miss.
keep shooting the stupid railing.
You know what this game's missing? It's missing trank turrets.
Yeah. No, I could. Stupid quits. Where is he?
He's in front of us. I've also only got 3 darts left.
That was not even facing the railing. Why would they have caught that one? You got 6. I do have all my various crossbow darts, but I just freeze there. That'd be great. Okay, never mind.
I'm out of good darts, but I think he's torpor running now. Which means
He's
all we
been
gotta
doing
do is
that
chase
a
him.
lot, though.
But this, I think it might be like the actual torpor run? Question
Okay.
mark? He didn't actually like turn around. He's permanently running away.
I got 4 more darts now. He's off on our 5 now. There he is.
Oh, there he is. Sir, sir, come back.
Shot a tree there.
I can't hit him with crossbow bolts from here.
Oh, there's my last dart. He definitely seems to be running though.
He do. Oh lord, he running.
Do we land? Oh.
What do you mean that wasn't a hit? How are these not hitting him? There it goes that time.
Are you sure we're someplace where he can't get the quets?
Yes. You big turkey.
I think the thing that's stupid about the crossbow bolts is how slow they are.
They are so low velocity. Okay, how was that not connecting?
Yeah, that one I just shot him in the tail and it didn't connect. I even saw the dart go into his tail.
It seems to help if you're like up against a guardrail. If you jump and then fire at him, it'll connect. Oh, come on.
What does that music mean?
Random combat music? I don't know. Hey, come over here.
Yeah, that's Torpor running.
I wonder if the like chain bolas would work on that
They
creature.
might. That's a good point. We never actually used those.
I think it's because you have to have like the turret set up to actually get them to fire, but it might be worth it.
Yeah, it might be worth trying.
If he eats, does he heal his Torpor?
He heals HP. He shouldn't heal Torpor.
Okay. I saw the little blood splat, but it didn't actually register damage.
Why are there ants up here? Ah! Got a nice ant jump scare. That was fun.
But where are the uncles?
I don't know. Don't look at me like that. Put that little derp face away. Oh, I took a screenshot of my game throws. That was nice.
Watch out for the hatch.
Ah. That would be unfortunate. Gonna get us some altitude.
Yeah. Does he seem eye level with us there?
Where did he go? Alright, I'm completely out of trank items.
I've got 53 left. Do you want me to share? Sure,
I actually had a random dart on me. Let me see if I can even hit him. Sure.
Okay. I have dropped them here in the center of the...
Okay, 26 more shots. And as soon as I fired, he moved. Dang. Come on, bud.
Crossbow bolts are just so slow that you can't...
Dang. Don't you run for me, you big turkey. Come on.
I could fly back with Fluffums and craft some more darts, I suppose.
I mean, if we're gonna go back to base anyways, we might as well try the, like, catapult or ballista bull idea.
Yeah.
Because if we can stop him from moving, that's what we need.
Why is he turning red? Is he...
Why are there dragonflies? Don't worry, we can outrun the dragonflies.
Oh! Ah!
Sorry.
Bless you.
Surprised me as much as...
A Mega Nora flew in front of my crossbow bolt as I was firing, so I killed it. Okay.
Bruh. Dragonflies.
There. Let me ask you a question. There. Jerk.
Getting tired yet, bud? No? Okay.
At least he's finally just standing there for us. Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have said anything, I'm sorry.
Get back here, you big turkey. Yes,
Well,
go
that-
after the Bronto.
Why couldn't he have been going after the Bronto on this side?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I hit the Stegosaurus, okay.
That thing was just like, bruh.
Hey,
Why though?
what was that all about, dude?
Oh look, there's a normal Rex over there. How boring.
Watch out for the Stompy. Oh shoot. Yeah, don't jump when the Quetz is moving.
There's so much stomping. Where'd he go?
He's going up towards the head now.
He's running into the jungle. Damn it.
Yeah, he's off. Yeah, and I've got 8 darts left. I don't know how.
I have 5.
Okay.
He doesn't
I mean,
seem to be running though.
Yeah, I do appreciate the fact that he's running away. It's just that.
Stop being good at it. Slow down.
Yeah, it's like.
Uh oh.
Oh, Oh no! Ah!
Run. What even happened?
I think I might have gotten stuck on a tree as we passed through it.
I think I could pick you up from where I'm at.
Okay.
Never mind, I'm stuck in a tree because this game is incredible. I'm able to land.
But oh, okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, go back to base, get more darts, and do the bola thing.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Be nice if we could do like a tracking dart or something like that that would make it so that you didn't lose critters.
There is a tech tracker. It's like a tech scanner thing. I forget where we get it from, but essentially the way it works is like you can plug in, there's a list of creatures that it'll scan on the map and it'll tell you where they are at all times.
Oh, well, that would be quite nice.
It's good if you're trying to hunt down like a specific dino.
There is an S plus tranquilizer turret.
There is?
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
and it's very cheap actually.
What does it say it uses?
Um, well, it uses shocking tranquilizer darts.
Okay. That might be worth it. Can you look at the engram for, oh, whatever, what is it called? The ballista?
The S plus ballista turret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad. But did you need to know what the crafting requirements were?
Yes.
50 cementing paste, 70 electronics, 100 hide, which might be our problem there.
Oh, shit, that's
Uh,
expensive.
400 metal ingots, 20 polymer, and 250 wood.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
What
Uses
is the
spear
ammo type?
bolts.
Spear bolts? Okay.
Yeah. There's also tranquilizing spear bolts that you could put in there, because I just saw that.
Yeah. We could do that.
Do we want the tranquilizing turret or the spear bolt?
Probably
Because the
spear
S
bolt.
plus tranquilizing turret is 50 cementing paste, 70 electronics, 140 metal ingot, 250 narcotic, and 20 polymer.
Is
Which
that
seems
the automated one? Because it looks like an auto turret.
it looks like it to me, but I don't know how to tell such things.
We probably want the like manual turret ballista.
Okay.
Because knowing the AI, they're probably gonna trank our quets.
Okay. I've also got a tranquilizing spear bolt. Do you want me to fly ahead on Fluffums and start crafting all this?
Sure.
Okay. Bye. Good luck.
Yeah, we probably want the manual one. I do not trust the AI to aim.
Okay. Is that how many of those would we want to mount? I mean, would we just mount them to the platform?
Yeah, probably like, I don't know how big they are. Is my thing.
I can craft one and lay it out and see how much space it takes.
Or you know, I almost have a better idea. It'd be kind of a one-time use trap, but I can build something similar to the like acro taming pen out of metal.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that'd be very expensive because it needs the like metal behemoth gates.
I'm down for it. Could we take? Can we demolish the acro taming pen test that's up here and use that for those materials?
No. It would have to be out of metal.
Okay.
The metal's the only thing a Giga can't hurt.
Okay, so you'd need like 3 high metal. How high would that need to be? Like 5 high metal walls?
We wouldn't need metal walls. We would need the behemoth gates.
Oh, so just like 4 or 5 behemoth gates turned into a little pen?
Yeah. And I think
Okay.
each gate is like 900 metal apiece or something like that. I'll double check my math once I land.
The S plus metal behemoth gate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the gateway structure is 2100 metal ingot,
Oh, fuck, never mind. Pain.
and then the gates themselves are 1500.
We just need the gateways.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 490 cementing paste and 2100 metal ingot.
Oh, I don't want to. Okay, never mind. That's expensive.
What would a behemoth metal trap door be, though?
I've never used those. I have no idea.
What would a behemoth trap door do? You'd need to build a structure and then trap them down into a thing?
I think?
Not now, Abu. Well, a 4 high large metal wall is 28 cementing paste and 100 metal ingot, so could we create a pen out of those?
I think the Giga can step over that.
Okay. An S plus extra large metal wall is 12 normal walls high. That's 300 metal ingots.
Okay, spear bolts are actually pretty cheap.
Are you crafting the thingies?
I was making all of the normal darts
Okay.
as
The
well,
shocking darts? Okay.
so we can have someone on the turret and then someone taking random things.
For this entire endeavor, or depending, do you want me to switch to doing metal runs? Because I've been doing stone runs.
Um,
Or alternatively, I can do a dive with whatever Baleosaurs we have currently and go after biotoxin.
that wouldn't be a bad idea. How much biotoxin do we have? We've got like 600. I think we're good on biotoxin. And if we're gonna be doing the spear bolts, yeah, probably metal runs actually.
Okay. Because, yeah, so far I've been mostly hitting up the red obelisk, but it wouldn't be difficult to just go to the volcano instead.
Yeah, if you want to do metal runs, that would be very helpful. Okay, let's build the ballista first. I'm gonna build a ballista. Not enough space in the crafting bench's inventory. Oh, that's unfortunate. It'd be a shame if I threw some hide on the ground.
I was trying to think what we might take out of there in order to be able to... You're just wasting all of this. Oh my gosh.
Bro, the cabinets are full.
You can't waste all of this, though. Look at all of that.
I'm gonna waste it.
And this chitin armor, you're just tossing that away?
Yeah? I threw it on the ground. I don't need your handouts.
Oh wait, we actually need the rotten meat, don't we?
With the amount of narcotic we have saved up, not anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick it in the bench anyway.
Where did that thatch go? What? What do you mean? Conveniently, the, trank spear bolts are incredibly cheap.
Yeah. Trying to think, is there a better platform that we could be using other than the quets for this? Because I'm kind of worried about mounting a ballista to it and then not being able to actually get a good line of sight against this guy.
I am unsure. I'm gonna, place the ballista on the, tail end area. Because I feel like
Okay.
if we have it rear-facing, it'll be much easier to use.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go mount that right now.
Also check whether or not you need to power the ballista.
This is also true. Cannot place, there's too many structures on here. Oh, that's a shame. I guess I'll have to delete my guardrails.
Come with me. You will be in a world of OSHA violations.
violations.
No.
Also, one of the Archies is broken, just as a heads up.
What do you mean?
Neat.
It doesn't seem to register on the inventory mod at all, so I'm having to move all of its inventory by hand.
Hello.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
No, the ballista is large.
It has a pretty good arc facing downwards.
Yeah, I'm noticing that as you're pointing it at me.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so it works on mouse sensitivity. Oh, I see something crazy. Woo! That's dangerous. Okay. No, but moving all that by hand sounds awful.
You know, just
Why are we playing pre-modded Ark? No.
3,000 pounds of stone. The ballista just straight up looks like something you would try to kill a dragon with.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit. It makes me happy.
It looks like the one that they had in Game of Thrones.
A little bit.
It does, yeah.
How many of these things do you think we need?
It's a very good question.
And how many of the shocking darts should we make?
I was gonna make another 100 for each of us.
Okay, that sounds good. Can I do that at this table, or do I need to do that over at the fabricator?
It needs to do it at, like, the fabricator.
Okay. That's good.
I'm mainly trying to figure out how in the hell you load the ballista.
Very carefully.
Maybe if I unlock the turret? No. How do you load a ballista? Dog, what do you mean? Just to load it by hand? That's gonna be annoying every time. Put ballista bolts in this. Yes, that's the idea. Why can't I do that? Oh, hold on. This might be really incredibly dumb, but will the ballista...
I don't know.
No, I need a single spear bolt. This is gonna be incredibly stupid if this doesn't work.
Where'd my mouse go?
Oh my god, you're kidding me.
What do
Alright,
you
the
have to do?
ballista can only fire spear bolts. It won't load the trank ones.
What?
It won't load the... It will not load trank bolts. It only
Does it
fires spears.
Then what is the point of spear ammo? Tranquilizing spear ammo?
Trank dart mounted on the front. Use as an underwater tranquilizing projectile for a harpoon gun.
What?
Why? Why? Why is it now telling me this?
And you can only use it underwater?
Apparently.
Could we
For what? For what? The squid?
I guess?
That was a waste
That's
crafting all those.
stupid. Okay,
Can you
what
fire harpoon guns above water?
I don't know. I think the only person who ever made a harpoon gun was Tommy. Does he still have that on his person? No, he does not. Where is the harpoon gun?
Tranquilizing spear bolt. And then spear bolt. Why? I don't...
Why can't I fire that out of a ballista? That's the big stupid. Where's the harpoon gun?
They fire above water,
Oh, goody.
according to Tommy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We just
Thank you
need
there.
harpoon guns. What the shit?
But why would tranquilizing spear bolt be different from spear bolt in that respect? That makes no sense.
Yeah, why can't it fire out of the... Oh, this is so... brain hurty.
Harpoon launcher? Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, whatever. I learned ballista. I knew that already, but okay, whatever.
Oh, remember it reset a bunch of our engrams? One of the, like, updates that broke a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, but I just researched ballista on the way here, back from our adventure. Maybe I'd research the S plus one instead of the standard one.
Usually it won't let you research the S plus one until you've learned the standard one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's being silly willy.
So whack, yo.
Where the heck do I craft the thing then?
You craft them at the smithy. I'm just so... Why doesn't the ballista fire spear bolts?
I don't know, because it's
Why?
like, it's a suffix of spear bolt, so I don't get why that would be a thing.
The harpoon gun can fire spears, but the ballista can't fire tranking spear bolt. What? It has ineffective range out of water. Okay. Alright. Well, where's the chain bola then? Because we can at least make those. Using a ballista turret. Can do. Well, if anything, we can at least use the ballista to immobilize him while we pelt him with, trank darts. Which was the intended purpose anyways, but I wanted to use the stupid spear bolts, damn it.
Yeah. Well, I guess if we can, if their range is just limited, if we can get them stopped with the ballista thing you do, then that means that we can.
Maybe just fire directly down on his head.
Yeah.
I will let you use the harpoon gun.
What? Why?
You have the camera.
Oh, okay. But I'm terrible at such things.
Just think of it as a really big crossbow. Holy Moses, those are heavy. Okay. 5 chain bolas weighs 100 pounds. I never would have guessed. It's a chain with 2 bowling balls on it. Oh, that's mildly terrifying. Those bolas are expensive. They're 70 metal a piece.
I hope that they last longer than like 30 seconds.
I hope so too. That's why I'm making lots of them.
Yeah.
Metal.
We need charcoal. What's the most efficient way for us to make that?
Throw
Industrial grill.
wood in the blast furnace.
Blast furnace, okay.
That laugh is worrying. Please continue.
Oh, it's just the wonderful sound of ignition when you turn the blast furnace on.
It is magic. Okay, we have like 20 chain bolas. Do you think that's enough?
I hope so. I mean, if if they're stupid and they last for like 30 seconds, that's still a fairly large amount of time.
That is still 30 seconds to pelt him with an unholy amount of go-to-sleep munitions.
Yeah.
And we have 4 spear bolts in case we want to, you know, get spicy with something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm excited. I've never gotten to use turrets before. I hope they're
If we
not
got
terrible.
the chain bolas to immobilize them, then I wonder about that S plus tranquilizing turret.
Oh,
Because if
yeah,
he's going
that's
to be
a thing.
immobilized, then that seems like it'd be a good space for the AI to be able to work properly.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have plenty of trank darts. Okay. Have to make more shocking tranks.
Are we bringing the harpoon gun?
We might as well.
Okay, I'll bring the trank spear bolt then. Where is the harpoon gun?
I'm not sure. I couldn't quite track it down.
Oh, okay. Then I shall craft a new one. figure out where it is. There we go. Well, that's a shame. We don't have the polymer for it. Oh well.
Oh man. Things I will not need to tame a Giga. A chainsaw.
Don't we already have a Giga?
We do, but we don't have a male.
Ah, okay.
This is more out of my like morbid curiosity to see exactly how long it takes to hatch a Giga egg.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Hope
well,
the
you
streamers
chat-
are enjoying the experience of trying to watch me spell Flint over and over again.
Quality content. That's why I'm here. Also, there's trank darts on the floor for you.
Nah. Thanks.
Okay. So we have hella darts. We have bolas. What else were we making?
I was going to make some more arrows or trank arrows for myself,
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't
but
be
I
a
could
bad
also
idea to
craft those
have.
along the way. They were Okay, so I just need 500 narcotic. Why am I walking so slow? What am I?
You move slow while you're crafting.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, the sun's rising. That's convenient.
Where are we storing narcotic?
Narcotic has its own cabinet.
Ah.
Oh, aiming. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare. The ballista doesn't have a crosshair.
We might want to bring some of throwaway spears then, just so we can use those to get a feel for the.
I do have a few loaded in there. I've
Okay.
got 4.
Okay. You don't need to point it at me, sir. No need to be so threatening.
Don't
We're
worry,
all
it's just going
friends
to
here.
immobilize you. It's fine.
Stop it. Stop.
Okay,
Cease.
fine. I'll just look at the sky.
Okay, thank you. That's my preference. How did I... I'm ready to go if you are, I guess.
Yeah. Let me just double check and make sure I've got everything I need. Food, water, kibble, hella darts. Yeah, no, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that's a lie. Let me repair my rifle first.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll go do the same. Boom. I even fall slowly when I'm crafting. That's nice.
Incredible. Okay.
Hey, don't run into me.
Ah, less guardrails, more OSHA violations, the way it was intended. Okay. I am officially ready.
I'm making my way over. Okay, I'm ready.
Onwards.
Yay! Whee! We're moving so fast.
As fast as you've ever gone.
Should I bring one of the RGs or something so that we can scout a little bit faster?
Um, it might not be a bad idea if you want to fly ahead on one of the wyverns and just scout him,
Okay.
and we can just like park the wyvern somewhere far away.
Yeah.
Though maybe not like one of the main ones, just in case something stupid happens and it dies.
Okay.
Because we've got like, what, like 12 of them down here in the whir that just kind of exist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Um.
You could take Val, honestly. I've got like
Okay.
5 of them down here that are named. I'm just like, I gave him dumb names because I could.
Okay. Oh, and he's got a level up. That's nice.
Hey. Yeah, those
You
frost
get
dragons have
more
really
stamina.
good health.
Oh, sorry, I put it into stamina.
I mean, stamina's probably what you want. Lets you fly and do more breath attacks.
Okay. I am flying forthwith over to the place of things.
Yay. Oh. I'm mildly terrified this might work. A plan so chaotic it might work.
Hey, those are the best ones.
I would like to state that we're scouting a Giga with a dragon, so we can then shoot it with a giant chain bola from the back of a giant mechanical bird.
Yeah, that just sounds like another day in ARK, honestly.
Oh my lord.
If we see him, then that would mean that I saw him, which would mean that we Arkansas him.
I see what you did there.
So from that little valley thing where we were trying to take him down before, where do you think he might have gone after that?
Straight up, I think if he's out of render distance, he just doesn't move.
Okay. Thank goodness it's just as the sun's coming up, so we've got all day to pump this guy full of,
Darts.
yeah.
give him the big sleep.
What are those? What were those called in the context of sailing ships when they use the ball and chain shot like that? They had a better name.
They weren't just ball and chain?
Yeah, I always thought they were just ball and chain shot.
I thought that they had some other fancier name for them.
They might have had some, like, pirate slang for anti-sail device. Desailer, I don't know.
That's rude.
Sorry, I actually might have this. Oh, they're just called bolo shells.
Oh, there's Giga.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I found him.
That's a fun name for it, bolos.
That suddenly explains why bolo ties are called what they are as well.
Sorry, of all the strange books that I have sitting readily within reach,
Pirate book.
yeah, pirate is... Items
But-
aboard a pirate ship is one of them.
Oh, that
So-
sounds like a fun book.
James, if you just head straight up the river, he's right up against the edge of the river, really.
Okay.
The usual one on the redwood forest.
Okay. I'm gonna land, get some stamina, and I'll be over there. You know what terrifies me? Is if I space them out
Spiders.
correctly. Well, yes, but what terrifies me, if we space them out correctly, in theory, we could have 3, like, black powder cannons facing off the rear of this thing. And just cannonball things to death.
Could we successfully fire all of those?
I think we could have a
Here's the fun
broadside
part.
on the back of the quets.
We probably could if we keep the bola crossbow thing and just immobilize things.
And we haven't done this yet?
No. I just, like, thought of this. I was like, huh, why haven't... What if
That
that
seems like a
works?
really nice way to take out the Titanosaur.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Just give it a good
Jerk.
old bonk. Okay, where exactly is he again, Tyler?
Are you on the river?
Yes.
Okay. How far east have you come on the river?
I'm on the Black Sands.
Keep coming, I think. I think you actually should be right where... Yeah, you need to be on the Black Sands.
Oh, I see you.
Hello.
Caw, caw.
Ah! I'm being attacked by a 737 with a ballista on it.
That's a sight.
What kind of steampunk crack is that?
It's the good stuff.
The fun kind.
So how do we want to accomplish this mid-air transfer of transferring this?
I think what would be best is if we can, like, get his attention, aggro him over here to this open field, where actually he's just right there, never mind. Hello, friend. Maybe if you want to park the wyvern on top of this hill over here,
Okay.
he can make friends with the stegosauri. Or eat them, I don't know. Depends on your definition of
Pretty
friend.
much the same thing. Stegosauruses are friends and food.
You should be able to hop in the seat.
I can't get tall enough. I'm too short.
What do you mean?
Okay. Thank you. Do you want me to drive or do you want to?
So straight up, I was gonna, like, test the ballista so I can figure out how to aim it on one of these lesser creatures, like that,
Yeah,
Triceratops.
plesiosaur? Okay, that works.
I just need to be closer.
Do you need me to reposition the quets then?
Ye.
It concerns me to be in charge of the quets, but okay.
It's just a big RG. Oh, aiming, this is wonky. Okay.
Okay, which,
I don't know, just like that Triceratops or something down there. One of those guys.
which Triceratops?
Yeah, I don't know, that orange one to the left.
Okay.
So
Is
I
this
actually have a
good
pretty
shot
good
for-
range of motion on here.
Yeah,
See if you can get me a little closer.
okay.
Oh god, aiming this thing on the move is something. Okay. He's almost in... I think he's in range. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Will I hit him? Oh my god, the damage is horrible on this. Okay.
135 damage?
Granted, I did
What?
hit him in the armored section.
Yeah, but what
In his
value
head.
is this thing?
I don't know. Let's play the fun game of how much does a shotgun do.
It's like six shot rounds of 35 damage as opposed to 124.
Alright, that shotgun shell doesn't exist apparently. What happens if I hit him in the unarmored section? Can you, like, move up slightly? Okay. Okay, that's more like it.
Okay, that's better.
Got him, coach.
Got some. Oh, and we created bait too.
We did. What the hell? Okay, firing this bola is a challenge. I'm gonna need to be close to the Giga.
Okay.
Which means, actually... Whoa, spooky.
Yeah.
What if we just... Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here.
Giga don't care.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Okay, I have his attention now.
Are we high up enough that he can't reach us?
Yeah, he can't hit us. I also can't hit him, though.
Here.
He is, in fact, bullet. It didn't
And
do
it
a
didn't-
damn thing.
Yeah, what?
You telling me you can't bola a Giga? Did I build 20 of these for no reason? You've got to be kidding me. ARK, why? Buy me dinner first, at least. God. Alright, well that's not gonna work.
Oh, that's right, and we weren't able to get Trank spears for that, were we?
I'm gonna try to hit him again with it. Maybe it, like, bugged out.
Nope.
Alright, well that's...
Distinctly
stupid.
annoying.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
is this
Are-
game so...
Are we in a good spot
broken?
to not be hit by him?
Yeah, he can't hit us from here. We just have to get his attention. Why doesn't that work? That's so annoying. Is it just because you can't... It says it can bola gigantic creatures. Is a Giga not gigantic? And you're in
It's
fact
in
telling
the
me
name.
that it's Giganormous. Because that's not a word. Wildcard Studios, I will find you and I will send you hateful mail. Oh, that's just silly. I'll try and hit him one more time. Yeah, I didn't do anything, alright.
I was able to hit him in the tail.
Can you just come here, you little monster? I think I've legitimately fought piranhas that were more difficult than this. Come on.
In real life?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, okay.
The bola or the chain bola, Tommy? Or ballistic? Because there's like a hand-thrown bola that is really, really effective to use on
Small creatures.
Gylos and Paras. And then there's the larger
There's like that chain bola.
Yeah.
Why?
That's annoying.
That's ARK Y. Alright.
And also guardrails. Why do guardrails keep absorbing these even though you're not aiming at them?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the guardrails. This game's got some bad hitboxes, I'm not gonna lie.
It do. So that's how we ended up dying in the ice cave last time, was the bad hitboxes like that as well.
Yep. It's also the exact reason why you shoot a bat in the face with a shotgun and it doesn't take any damage. The game like freaks out and thinks you're shooting at the fucking wall. And then you get rabies. Because that's how that works.
I don't suppose they make like a machine gun version, like an assault rifle version of the start, do they?
I wish they did.
So this is the best we got in this regard?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, at least we seem to have a pretty... Just doing this in the middle of the field like this seems very effective.
It is much better than the, like, hell forest that we started in. Can you stop running away like a coward and just come back here?
Okay.
Hey, look at me. I think he's torpor running. Okay.
Nope.
Did he turn around? Oh.
Yep.
God. Make up your mind.
And the darts are so slow that they're not impacted. Okay. These have a stupid amount of slowness to them. Where you go? Get back here. Mr. Giga. Hello. There you are. Fire there though. Because that's the guardrail.
At
And
this
that's
point,
a little-
honestly, if the guardrails are in the way, feel free to break them.
Okay. I like the idea of them being there, but they also... What? Where are we going? Ah, help!
Oh, I was moving us slightly.
Oh, okay. What is this based off? Is this supposed to be like a Winchester lever action or something?
I think so. Or like an one of the old like breech rifles or breech lock loadings or whatever they are. Bruh.
Oh, shoot!
What
That
happened?
trapdoor was open!
Okay, that's horrifying.
Yeah, thank goodness I got stuck on the wing instead of just falling to the ground. Okay. Whew, that's a little bit of a heart attack there, but...
Oh my gosh.
Must have a very limited range to them as well.
Thankfully, when he's running at us like this.
I could be crafting more trank arrows. Where'd you go?
He's running away like a little baby. My game froze. Hello, random lag. How art thou? Now is not the time to play the triumphant day-night cycle music.
Yeah, no, for so many different reasons.
It's like playing over the combat music too. I'm really confused.
I forgot to repair my crossbow.
Alright, I'm getting hits, but they're not counting because ARK is a balanced game. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with the whole hitbox joke, but then again, they never hit because the hitboxes are so bad. Go night-night. Alright. The thing that particularly bothers me is when you fire a trank dart into the guard railing, why can't you just pull it out?
Yeah.
It's sitting right there.
But yeah, just like a lovely little flower just sticking out of the guardrail.
Oh my god. What do you mean? Absolute waste of space. You better run. I think he's actually torpor running this time.
Yeah, that looks like Torpor running away.
He literally went out of render range. Alright, here we go. Bruh.
And I only have 47 darts left, so we're doing good.
We are. I've hit most of my darts. I've got like 35 left, I think. Yeah, 35. The only problem is keeping up with him, because he's kind of speedy boy.
Since you're a better shot than me, do you want me to fly? Do you want me to fly and you can take the better sniper shots?
Sure.
Okay.
Allegedly that was a hit, but I didn't see any damage numbers. Oh my gosh. There he is. Here comes the boy. Come on, go to sleep. Good night night. Oh, come back.
It's like he keeps doing the Torpor running away thing and then he recovers and then we Torpor him again and then he recovers.
A little bit, yeah. It is strange.
There are some instances, I suppose, where I wonder if the ineffective in above water harpoon gun would have still been kind of useful when he was just standing there below us. I wonder how
Maybe.
much torpor damage that spear would do. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Maybe he went off to the left? Like into the forest?
What a coward. The Quetz is so big I can't see anything.
I'll toggle my visor so we get the scanner going.
Oh yeah.
No, I want to turn the night vision off. How about that? Is that allowed? I just want scanner. Thank you.
There he is, I think. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. He's bullying, sauropods. And he's running away again. Man.
What a jerk. If we can get him in the water, we might be able to do something with that.
Yeah. Where did he go?
Oh, directly below us on Earth
Oh, I
3.
see him now.
That had to have hit.
Got him in the knees. It's mildly terrifying watching how fast he can knock out a Brontosaurus. Well, this is convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to say it. I just had to say it.
Yeah, every time we say it, he always moves.
Now he's doing a disco dance spin. Nice moves.
Disco stew.
I know you said disco stew, but all I can think about is someone put a disco ball in like a stew pot and they're trying to eat it, and I'm very confused.
Why is he spinning? Try
Oh, I think
spinning.
he's
That's a
stuck.
good trick.
Maybe. Oh, now he's angry. He's like, oh, bees.
No, not the beads.
Where did he go?
He's over
There he
here,
is.
right at the front. Wow, that Diplodocus didn't last very long.
I've got 10 shots left.
Okay, I've got 500 tranquilizing arrows on me.
Oh, he's going to go to sleep tonight. So help me.
Kind of doubted, but whatever.
I can be hopeful.
Where'd he go?
He's in the tree line.
What a jerk. He scared that RG away, too.
Rude.
Yeah, I'm... Well, then don't flap your wing there. I am really glad, though, that they did allow flying creatures to hover in this game.
Yeah, that is particularly nice. I've only got 3 shots left. Come on.
I've got 25 trank dart rounds on me,
Okay.
and he disappeared.
He's going after that Brontosaurus to our left. Oh my lord. What did you drop? Oh, those darts? Hello?
I don't have any idea how my mic got flipped down. Yeah, those are darts for you. Sorry,
Oh, cool.
it's
Thank
20
you.
some odd for them.
Okay. We have the darts. I can't hit him. You coward. Ah, yes, Quetz. I wanted to shoot at you. Ah,
Ow.
totally. Wanted to shoot the Quetz again. Oh my god. Oh. That was somehow a hit and didn't count. Amazing. It's like the non-hits that are really particularly like just why does that exist?
Yeah.
Oh, that time I shot through the quets. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, I'm sorry, Quince.
Didn't take any damage. I don't know what he's complaining about.
Bro, will you get your scaly hide back here?
Honestly, if we can get him in the water like this, and this would be a nice open area to pelt him.
Yeah. This would be particularly Gucci. Oh, don't go after the Dickerous. What did he ever do to you?
That's just ridiculous. So is he eating things, and that's somehow bringing his torpor back up?
It shouldn't. And if it is, I have a lot of questions on who designed that mechanic. Because that wasn't a thing last time. We were able to chase him down no matter how much he ate.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Dang it. I'm fairly sure I hit that tree branch and not him. That tree's gonna get woozy. Ooh, that was somehow a hit. Cool. Sir. Cometh back. Oh, he answered my call. How nice. As a heads up, I have exactly 2 shocking trained darts left.
Okay. Use them wisely. Pew.
I'm out. Time for normal drinks.
Okay. I've got 463 of those things.
Hella. You know what Gigas are? They're the very definition of that Guy Fieri meme where the only text on screen is hungry for more. That's what this creature is. You are
Yeah.
a deep-fried Guy Fieri meme.
I wish that music actually meant something.
Yeah, the epic combat music is just kind of like, bruh. It's not as epic as I'd like it to be, game.
Like, we're just sitting here, standing on top of a quetz, pelting something that doesn't want to go down. Oh. Are we too low?
Nah. He's just like looking longingly at me. He's like, soon.
It looked like we were almost high level with him, so...
It was wildly terrifying.
Hit the lamppost? Oh my gosh. Why are the hitboxes for the buildings so...
I have no
Active.
idea.
does seem a little excessive.
Like, we can't hit the dinosaurs, but we can hit the lampposts if we just happen to be near them.
It's so bizarre. Come on. To sleep.
His happy smiling face is coming back for more.
Oh, look at those beautiful set of teeth. Please close your mouth.
Now that's a boy who's... Come on now. Oh, yeah, wood plank, that's exactly what
You big baby. Yes, come at me, broski.
Yes, brother, come forth towards me. No, I shot him in the eye. Look at how many arrows he's got sticking out of him.
It's terrifying. He's gotta be getting tired. Please, just go down. I'm gonna get us closer.
Oh, my crossbow broke. Wait.
Yeah, mine's on the verge of breaking.
This is annoying.
Come on, go night night.
Could have brought an extra crossbow. Well, I've got 405 shrink arrows if you want them.
Yo, can you hook me up? I
Okay.
got 0. I got 4 arrows left.
Oh, here's the stuff, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's not
I really
hostess,
don't
but
know
it
how
is the
many
stuff.
shots I'm gonna get left out of this crossbow, though.
Yeah. Wait. I've got one more dart left in my rifle.
I mean,
I'm
hey,
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait though until I've got a good sure shot against him. And he disappeared behind the rocks. What a jerk. He's not paying attention to us anymore, so we're close. It's just that all of our weapons are now defunct.
hey, pay attention. Sir.
I got him in the tail with that last dart. Whoa.
Oh, that was a waste of a spear bolt.
Well, you can actually go reclaim it. It's right over there.
Indeed.
Well, I got nothing. Unless we got some metal ingots or something along those lines.
Are they just, like, in your inventory?
What? No. In order to repair it, I need metal ingots and some fiber,
okay.
but I could get that easily enough from the forest.
mean that wasn't a hit? Come on.
I saw it fly into his stomach. That one hit his tail, but didn't register. I think that's the annoying ones, is when you actually see the little blood spurt from when it actually impacts, but it doesn't register as a hit.
Yeah, no. It's just like... maybe they spent less time on the hitboxes for light post and more on the hitboxes for the creatures. Oh, look, there's an Alpha Carno over there. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Come on. Maybe, please.
Wow, that ballista's got terrible range.
Yeah, the range on it hurts my soul. You have to, like, give it so much lead.
That's an insane amount of lead. I don't even know where that one impacted. Okay. Well, that's boring now.
Gosh, come back. My gosh.
How many hundreds of arrows and darts have we pumped into this thing this session?
Too many. I don't want to think about it. Because we each came out here with 100 total the first time. We had damn near 200 the second time. And that's just shocking trank darts. Sir, please. You have to remember you're chasing us, right? No? God, your AI is so special. I can't hit him. Dang it.
Here, I can drive.
Oh, yeah. Who's setting off fireworks?
Not me. At least they're waiting
Bruh,
until
it's
after a rain.
July 15th. What do you mean?
It's the 15th of July, don't you know?
Come on, sir.
It almost looked like he had tripped there, like he had just fallen over with
A
that
little
last
bit,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
My heart skipped a beat. Not gonna
Like-
lie.
Did it almost work? No, okay, never mind. Is he going after the Alpha Carno?
I think they're chasing that galley.
Oh, that poor galley.
Oh, the Alpha Carno's attacking him, maybe? No? Okay, I don't know what's going on down there.
I feel sorry for that galley being chased by an
The
Alpha
galley's
Carno
just like,
and a Giga. Well, What did I do to deserve this? I was just eating food.
Oh, good. The
Okay,
Giga
just-
remembered he was angry.
Wait a minute. Are you guys?
Ow!
Whoa.
Oh god, he can hit us! Ah!
Why did you fall? What happened?
I'm on his back. Send help.
I'm sorry.
It appears you are no longer on his back.
Alright. That was wonderful.
Head back to base and call it a night.
Yeah, I'm not trying to tame him again.
No, make more darts. We can do this.
We don't have the biotoxin. We went through 800 biotoxin. It didn't work.
How did you you tamed a Giga, right? I mean, the Giga that we've got. How did you tame that by yourself?
We didn't. We had all 5 of us pumping it full of trank darts.
Okay, that'd probably make a difference.
Oh, he also broke my tech helmet. Oh, you big bitch. That's expensive. Oh,
Compies.
that hurts my soul. Okay.
Well, on the bright side, I'm returning with metal.
Yay, metal. That will be good. I suppose it's not a total loss. We got a bunch
What
of
the heck
metal,
is attacking me now? Oh my gosh.
and we got those Uteranus.
I just want to land someplace and recover stamina, you jerks.
Well, I can successfully say that I think I'm content with our 1 Giga, and I never want to do that again.
Yeah, unless we can do like a group of 5 of us again, loading into it.
Do we have the pearls to fix my helmet?
I, the Black Pearl, matey.
Yarhar.
Yar, yar.
How am I in the biblioteca? No, I want to be in the smithy. Tech. Helmet.
This is such a slow creature. Oh my gosh. Oh, we also have a dragon out there too.
Well, shit.
Think we could find him again?
Yeah, I know exactly where he's at. I just don't want to go out there.
Hello, Global.
How do we not have the polymer to fix this? Oh, damn it. Well, I know where there is polymer. Rev up those chainsaws.
Penguins. So, do we want to keep this ballista mounted up here?
If anything, it's very novel to have.
Okay. It does make kind of a nice centerpiece for the platform, I suppose.
Though if we wanted to redesign and do something else, I wouldn't be against it at this point.
I'm curious about the tranquilizer turret thingy. It seems like it'd be cheap enough we could try it and see what it does. So if it's manual control, then that might be what we'd need. If we could just do like 2 of those on here and then have somebody flying.
Yeah.
What do Quetzes eat? It's apparently hungry. Meat? Okay.
Preferably fish with the lead steak.
Here, have my steak, Quetz. There.
Oh my lord, you got so much metal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's gonna be nice.
There's also this RG in front who is not yet unloaded. And the
bird.
Ankylo has, like, random things in it. Come back here.
What are you
Not
doing, bird?
that RG.
Not this one?
The other one. Who's
No,
not
the-
actually flying.
That is a really pretty RG.
Oh, okay. Crystal.
That's fine.
It's a really pretty RG. Such a vibrant shade of blue.
It is a good-looking bird. Obsidian.
Okay, I got my crossbow repaired. You want to go back out, James?
No.
Okay.
Never. Hell no. I'd rather go fist fight a Tessotuthus.
Could arrange that.
Bring it on, Squid Boy. I think I got everything out of that bird.
Yes. I am moving it to the landing zone.
Look at old zone. Oh, you know what? I just realized I can plan this better.
Wait, where's lightning fluffums? Did I take lightning? Did I take lightning fluffums out for something?
I don't think so.
They're not on the roof where they usually are. Oh, I had.
Lightning
taken-
Fluffums is down on the floor.
Yeah, okay. Away into the night as it fogs up, I think. So much faster than the quads.
The Quetz is indeed a slow burb.
Yes. Can't see a darn thing.
I just stood there for a good 10 seconds and didn't understand why it wasn't auto-equipping the saddle, only to realize I was putting the saddle in its inventory. Alright, good job, brain.
It's foggy.
so many feathers. Okay. Just a pile of Uteranus. Oh god. It's terrifying. Alright, this one's actually really bad. No, we don't want to use you. Oh. They were all offended when I said that. Okay. Thank you for expressing your hatred. You turkey. Yeah, whatever. Oh, dang it. I broke its
Bobby.
mating timer.
Right.
I was doing some like raptor breeding earlier too, and I got like a really weird color pattern out of one of them. They have like pink racing stripes down their belly.
Hey.
It's interesting, and apparently it's got two mutations allegedly.
Okay.
2 to match its racing stripe. My eventual goal is to breed those racing stripes into the like purple ones, just to see what that looks like. One day.
Fair enough.
I'll get the morph I'm looking for. I need my Barbie Raptor, okay?
Not that question.
Also, are the main hatchery generators on?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have a pair of Uteranus eggs I intend on hatching in 33 minutes. Cool.
That's not bad.
That gives me 30 minutes to go chainsaw penguins.
Admittedly, probably once I finish laying out the lanterns that I'm currently working on, I am actually going to log off.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I just got the dragon back, so I was going to log off soon as well.
Yeah, if you guys want to call it, that works too.
Unless you want to
Although,
go after the Giga again.
No.
So, Avi, do you want to see what has been distracting me the entire stream?
Yes, please.
Come up to the hatchery.
Okay.
I'm admittedly also curious what's been worked on. Ow. I like peeked past the big doors and I was like, oh god, what do you mean? Oh, I see it now. Oh.
Where should I go in particular?
Why are you swimming?
Because the lantern animations are still broken.
Okay.
Don't worry, it gets worse.
Come around to the, like, cliff side that faces the main compound.
Okay. You have a ramp or anything up there? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it would be this entire area.
I really like this garden. It's beautiful.
It is indeed a pretty garden.
You sprouted a James.
I know, I'm a
yes,
delicious...
that
I'm
appears
a
to be a
vegetable.
thing that's happening.
Well, what a beautiful... Oh, it sprouted!
It's alive!
This is really nice, though.
So much stone.
Each one of those, like,
For what? For the little
seamless
planters?
squares. Ooh.
The seamless squares each take 500 stone.
Oh.
So each of these garden plots
Mm-hmm.
take 500 stone. Goodbye.
I think my game just froze.
And hovering menacingly about 3 feet off the ground in my doorway.
Well, I mean, yes. I have returned from, my big sleep.
The nether regions.
I have returned, and that True Dawn took my place.
Neat. I think I might go ahead and call it a night, though.
Okay. Have a
Sounds
good night.
good.
Once I get to my bedroom over in the main compound.
What? You don't want to sleep in my garden?
No, because I'm afraid that I'll be turned into fertilizer if I do that.
Don't
Oh,
tempt me.
what have we here? Ah!
What did I miss?
Don't turn on the light when you're in our compound.
That's valid.
It should be in a stream soon.
Oh, the Allosauruses say hello. They're happy
Oh.
to see you.